Mind if I join you?
Mary, sit down. I was actually just getting ready to leave.
You do a lot of leaving these days. I woke up, I didn't know where you were. I had to call your service to find out.
Oh, well, I didn't sleep too well last night. I got a little tired of lying awake in bed, so I thought I'd come down here and have an early breakfast.
You should have wakened me. Tell me where you were going.
Well, that seemed like an inconsiderate thing to do.
A note would have been thoughtful.
Didn't occur to me.
Mark, you know, these days, most nights I go to sleep by myself and I wake up by myself.
I'm sorry.
That's it? That's an explanation?
I don't have an explanation. It just happens. I don't do it deliberately.
Really? Mark, your doctor said that we shouldn't make love because we're too tense. I didn't realize that meant you'd avoid me altogether.
I'm not doing anything of the kind. Listen, I really do have to get to work, and I don't think this is the place to talk about it. Can we wait until I get home tonight?
Sure. What time?
Whenever I finish work. No, you know I can't give you a definite time.
That's fine, Mark. I can't wait around all night either, indefinitely. Have a nice day.
Oh, Mason? Mark? I don't mean to be rude, but I'm in kind of a hurry.
Not in too big a hurry to talk to us, I hope. My client and I would like to have a word with you.
Your client?
Yes, I'd introduce you, but I believe you two already know each other rather intimately.
Sorry I got in so late last night.
We were worried about you.
I did call.
Did you find out what you wanted to know in Palo Alto?
Only that Madeline had no idea what was about to happen to her when she spoke to Eden. She was calm and collected, Eden said.
What happened to her?
Darling, this is just some business the cruise is working on. Would you like to go outside and play?
Yeah. Can I go down on the beach?
Of course you can. Just don't get any sand all over you, okay?
I won't. Cruz, can I take your soccer ball?
You bet you can, buddy. In fact, I'll even come down in a little while and kick it around with you. What do you say? Yeah. I never used to hurt when I was a kid.
Probably because you're getting older and your head gets softer.
Thanks for explaining it to me.
I didn't want him to hear us talking about a murder case.
I know.
He really did miss you last night, you know?
I missed him, too. I'm really sorry about getting in so late, but you were both sound asleep by the time I got here, and I didn't want to wake you.
I have a confession to make. I heard you come in last night. I was only pretending to be asleep.
Why?
Because I didn't want you to think that I was worried or jealous or that I'd been sitting up all night watching the clock.
You should have said something.
No.
Well, you know, there's going to be lots of nights like that, I'm afraid. I'm a cop. You can't let it upset you every time it happens.
I know I'm working on it. Look, I know that wives are made, not born.
I knocked. Why didn't you answer?
I didn't feel like talking to anybody.
Well, maybe I should come back some other time.
No.
Then.
Just as soon you picked up your things now. I promise I won't cause a scene. What do you want me to do with the mail, Kelly?
I'll be at my dad's for a little while, so if you want to drop it off there, that's fine. Or I'll come pick it up if you want.
Yes, could I speak to Dr. Stevens, please? This is Mary McCormick. Doctor, yeah, there's something I'd like to talk to you about. Could I stop by this afternoon? Well, great, if you're going to be in the neighborhood.
That would be great, yeah. All right, I'll see you then.
Tell me about you. What about your plans, huh?
I really don't know, Cece. At the moment, I'm looking for a solo gig. For the past couple of years, I've been playing second banana to Dylan Hartley, and frankly, I've had it. So whatever I do from here on in, I'm going to do it myself. I'm going to stand up like a man.
Yeah, boy. That's the way to live your life. Whatever it is you do, I wish you luck.
Thank you.
Okay. You going to stay around Santa Barbara?
No, I don't think so. Probably not this time.
You need any help. You call me.
Thanks, Cece. I appreciate it. Who knows? Might be even sooner than you think.
I warned you I'd get you back, didn't I?
Yeah, I know.
So I have an attorney now. I'm going to sue you and take you for everything you got, right, Mason?
Be still, Bobby.
Well, we are, aren't we?
No. I think the money that Mark agreed to pay you, plus $200 for the black eye, should satisfy you.
Well, wait a
Consider
minute.
that an equitable settlement.
Wait a minute. What about the big bucks? I mean, a black eye's one thing, but I've had a lot of mental anguish.
Bobby, I told you to be still. People in your line of work don't do well in court, so I'd advise you to take what I've suggested. You want to settle up now, Mark? I think we can resolve this to everyone's satisfaction.
You don't know how my business is falling.
I'm $50 short, and I don't have a checkbook with me.
Oh, no. No checks. It's cash and carry.
It's all right. I'll lend you the $50. You can repay me when it's convenient. I want to get this over with. Well, there you are, Bobby. The wages of sin. Spend them wisely.
Well, it's better than nothing. And I want to warn you, you better stay clear of me, because if you don't, I won't be so nice to you next time.
You weren't so nice the last time. I owe you some thanks, Mason. But it didn't happen the way she said. She came at me with something, and I tried to defend myself. I've never hit a woman deliberately.
Mm-hmm. You've never been to a porno theater before.
Oh, stop it.
No, you stop it, McCormick. For God's sake, prostitutes, hourly motel rooms, X-rated movie theaters. You know, I wouldn't have any hope for you at all if Bobby hadn't told me that nothing sexual happened between you two.
I suppose you're going to tell Mary this time.
No, I'm not going to tell her this time either. Because I'm going to be watching you like a hawk. And if there's a repetition of this kind of behavior, if you try to hurt Mary in any other way at all...
I can give you my word. That's all I can give you.
I'm going to take her away from you.
Santana, can we move back into your place?
Darling, I thought you liked living here. You like Cruz, don't you?
Sure.
And you have a good time with him, don't you? And you like living near the beach?
Yes?
Well, then?
It's not right, is it?
What isn't right? What do you mean?
Tommy's mother said it isn't right.
What does she mean? What isn't right?
The way things are.
Well, you mean because of Cruz and me? Did she say that? Is that why she won't let Tommy go?
That finishes the business end of things. Now there's something else I'd like to get into.
Here, it's good to see you.
Well, he is Cruz, but he's with people right now, I think.
Will you excuse me a minute? I'd like to talk to Cruz. Something else I want to talk to. Would you stick around, please?
No, I don't have a lot of time. I'm busy.
I'd like you to stay around. Please, sit down.
All right, what the hell are you doing here?
Things don't always work out the way we want them to, Sam. I'm staying.
Why, Dylan?
I have my reasons.
You are vile. You are absolutely vile. You still think that you're going to get Kelly, don't
She
you?
canceled her wedding with Nick, didn't she? Now, why do you think she did that?
Because you probably made it impossible for her to have a life with Nick, that's why. I warned you guys.
Sam, don't threaten me.
Well, don't threaten you.
Yes, because what I did out of the casino is out of the reach of the law. Now, if you tell people that I rigged the tables out there now, the only people you're going to hurt are CC and Brick and the casino. Now, people aren't going to want to go out there and gamble if they think the tables are crooked. You don't want to be responsible for closing it down, do you? Sam, you never did think far enough ahead. That's why you needed me. Anyway, here. It's your half of what Cece paid me for our shares. Why don't you buy a plane to replace the one I crashed and fly it to Reno or something like that? Why don't you go fly a kite? I don't care as long as it's far away from me. I don't need a walking conscience.
Oh, no, Dylan, you do need a conscience. Because you just lost the last friend you'll ever have. Cece, Cruz, take care.
Good luck, Sam.
Yeah.
So, why all these questions about David?
I'm just trying to get a background on the case. These people are all strangers to me, and I need to find out about them. By the way, have you spoken to Eden this morning?
Yes, I did. She told me Kirk's doing reasonably well, too. She also said you were up there yesterday.
Yeah, I had to get some questions answered.
You don't have to tell me. Don't have to explain why. As long as someone was there, that's all I care about. I'd be there myself right now if it wasn't this funeral thing.
That is kind of a miracle, I'll tell you.
Cruz,
Yeah.
a call for you. It's Santana.
Thank you, Mary.
Would you take in the study for me, please?
I'll be glad to.
Thank you. So, did Rosie give you something to do?
Yes, at the moment I'm helping her get Kelly's room ready. I understand Kelly's moving back in.
Yes, she is.
Well, good morning.
Oh, hi, Mason.
I'm here to go to the funeral with everybody else, in case you're wondering.
Oh, you haven't heard?
Heard what?
Well, it's been postponed till tonight.
Really? Well, I'm glad for the reprieve, but I do think somebody could have told me. Are you going?
No, I'm going to watch over things here, I think, while everyone's there.
Well, I don't blame you. I don't see anything's better than spending an afternoon feigning grief.
Aren't you sorry about Madeline?
Sorry, yeah. Not grief-stricken. Madeline was a difficult woman to feel bereaved over. I sometimes wonder how David manages.
Mason, she was his wife.
Maybe that's what it takes.
Excuse me.
Hi.
Hi, Mark.
Mary, I was completely out of line this morning. And, I know we've both been under a certain amount of pressure, and I don't react well to it. I apologize.
It's all right.
No, it isn't. Now, I know I don't show you enough just how much you really mean to me. But I want to make up for that. In fact, I want to start tonight. Mary, would you save the evening for me? I'd like us to spend it together.
I'd love that.
Okay, well, where's something really wild, okay? I'll think of a great place for us to go.
Great. I look forward to it.
Yeah, me too.
Thank you.
I'll see you around 6.
Mason, there you are. I just tried to call you. What? Listen, if you got a moment to spare, I'd like you to come with me.
You sure? Where?
I'll explain on the way.
We're inscrutable police, all right? So.
Sam was wrong to tell you that I'd left town. I never intended to. In fact, I have no plans in particular right now.
Well, then let me make some plans for you. Because I know why Kelly and Nick canceled their wedding. And what you did to Kelly and your own brother.
Do you? And did Kelly tell you that she was not a willing participant in what happened between the two of us? No, I didn't think so. Because she couldn't.
Young man, right now I would like to tear you apart. But I'll settle for you leaving my house, getting out of my hotel, and out of this town.
What, did you buy up Santa Barbara last night? You can't kick me out of this town. Look, I don't have to answer to you or to anybody else. I might be out of a job, Cece. But thanks to you, I've got enough money to do exactly what I please. And that's exactly what I'm going to do from now on.
Dylan. I warn you now. If I ever see you near Kelly again, you'll be very, very sorry.
Cece, I'm sorry whenever I'm around any of you Capwells. But I'll still do as I please.
Before I came here, I swore to myself I wouldn't cry. I just didn't know anything could hurt so much. Is it really over?
I used to think that I was right for you. Take care of you.
I love you.
Then why did...
Never mind. The whole thing is ancient history anyway, isn't it?
It's not. Nicky, you have every right to ask me anything. I don't know why I do half the things I do. All I know is that I hate myself for it. But if you just tell me that somewhere inside you still love me, or that maybe someday we'll have a chance.
Oh, Kelly, I know you need comforting. So I'll take care of you. Somebody. Obviously, I'm not the right person.
Yes, you are.
No.
Tja, weißt du, dann haben die geheiratet und es war was ganz Besonderes, sehr schön. Und jetzt ist Santana meine Frau und damit ist alles in Ordnung.
Warum habt ihr das nicht eher gesagt?
Das hatten wir auch vor, aber wir wollten auf den richtigen Zeitpunkt warten.
You really haven't told anyone yet, darling.
Is that why you and Mason didn't get married?
That's right. Santana and Cruz found out that they loved each other a great deal, so I was very happy for them, and I knew that you would be too, right?
She loved you.
Well, that's kind of hard to explain.
I do care about Mason very much, darling. But you see, I love Cruz more.
Oh, does it have to be a secret, or can I tell Tommy?
Hey, you can tell anybody you want to, pal. We're gonna let the whole world know now.
I'm glad. Maybe Tommy can come now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll get that.
Oh. Thanks for coming over, Mason.
Oh, can Mason come on the lake with us?
Oh, can you?
Well,
we're going this afternoon. We're taking a picnic lunch.
Well, gee, that sounds like fun, but I've got the service this evening, so I have to stick around.
That's right. I'm sorry. I didn't think.
Yeah, well, tell him I'll be there. Listen, I hate to say this, but I've got to go back to the station.
Can't have a picnic?
Yeah, I'm really sorry, man, but something came up and they want me to come back in right now.
Can it wait until tomorrow morning?
If it could, I'd let it, believe me, but we can't, okay?
I have an idea, Brandon. Why don't you and I go visit Cece?
Hey, that sounds like a nice idea. Would you like that?
Okay. Can we go on the lake some other time?
Yeah, hey, you bet, buddy. First chance we get, we'll just take right off and fish our brains out, okay?
Okay.
Right, now you just have some fun with Uncle Mason.
Yeah, maybe we'll even set up my old electric train.
You have fun, okay?
Okay.
I'll have you back by 5.
See you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye. You know, he was really excited about going.
You know, I know. The forensics report and the coroner's report on Madeline just came in, and I gotta go look at them. I'm sorry. Now I will be back as soon as I can, and we'll plan this trip again real soon, I promise.
I'm sorry to bother you.
No, come on in.
No, I can't stay. I just wanted to ask you if you'd keep an eye on Nick for me. Because I'm at home now and I've got my family, but he doesn't have anyone, Cruz, and I really want to make sure he's okay.
Yeah, sure. All right, yeah.
And if you'd please, don't say anything that I said, okay?
No, I won't.
Thanks. Thank you.
Seems like everyone's upset today, doesn't it? I guess maybe you better go. You don't want to keep him waiting, do you?
I'll see you later.
Oh, Dr. Stevens.
I tried the guest house.
I'm sorry. I was just on my way down there. Look, I'd invite you in, but we wouldn't have much privacy. Could we talk right here?
Sure.
Great.
You sounded a little upset on the phone. Has something happened to Mark?
No, it's what's been going on between Mark and me. I know that Mark has talked to you about our problems and that you've advised him what to do.
Well, there wasn't much I could advise.
Look, Mark doesn't know I'm talking to you, and I'd like to keep it that way. But neither one of us is really happy with the way things are going, and I was hoping that maybe you could help me change things somehow.
Well, I'm glad he's discussed it with you. But as a nurse, I'm sure you realize there isn't anything you can do. I mean, after all, Mark's impotence is directly related to his injuries.
What?
I thought you said he talked to you about it.
I think I misunderstood him.
Well, it looks like he's one of the unlucky few. I'm sorry I can't give a more positive prognosis, but there really isn't anything anyone can do right now.
I see.
I'm very fond of you and Mark both. And I know how difficult this must be for you. But it's happened to other couples, and they've survived it. I'm sure you will too.
Did you know Cruz and Santana got married?
Yes, I did. Dad practically gave the pride away, didn't you, Dad?
Brandon, Cruz and Santana love each other very much. They also love you very much. Have you been enjoying staying with them?
Yeah. We were going to go to Lake Cachuma. Then Cruz had to work.
Oh. Which is why we came over here to visit.
Well, that's a terrific idea. Have you had your lunch? You must be hungry.
Kind of.
Oh, terrific. You know how Rosa loves when somebody's hungry. She loves it when somebody has an appetite. Mason, why don't you take Brandon and see if you can find Rosa? Make some lunch for him, huh?
Good idea. Come on, Brandon. Oh, Kelly?
Hi, Kelly.
That's what up the stairs is the sacred cow.
I'm glad you're home. Rosa's got your room already. I'm waiting for you.
Daddy.
I understand, sweetheart. I promise you something. The hurt you're feeling right now, it'll all pass. I swear it will.
Doesn't feel as if it ever will.
I know. Hey, why don't you take your stuff upstairs and then come on down? We'll all have lunch together.
I don't know.
Well, would you rather Rosa make your tray, bring it up to the room? Anything you want, make you happy. Either way, I got to make a phone call to London.
That's fine, Daddy. Go ahead. I'll be okay.
You bet you will. I'm so glad to have you home.
How are you?
I'm okay.
I wish I had some words of wisdom to pass on, but I don't. Just wanted you to know that I'm sorry. I know what it's like when you're what's keeping you from getting what you want most. Time and again, I keep doing it myself.
Thanks, Mason.
Hope everything works out for you, Kelly. I wish I could be the one to help you do it.
I'm sorry I had to ask you to meet me here. You haven't been waiting long, have you?
I just got here. Thank you for the flowers and the card. They're just beautiful.
Not nearly as beautiful as you.
Listen, if you've come to sympathize, I wish you wouldn't. I've had just about enough sympathy that I can stand.
Oh, no, wait. If anybody needs sympathy around here, it's me. It was supposed to be my day off, and I had to work. Santana wants to kill me because of it. I need someplace where I can sit down for a while and something cold to drink. Now, do you mind if I come in?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Get in.
All right.
I know it's short notice, Doctor, and I know with your reputation how busy you must be. Listen, my mother, Sophia, has a great deal of respect for you. And she arranged the appointment for us. Well, you know that, obviously. Listen, to tell you the honest truth, I don't know why I let her persuade me to come here. I mean, I'm awfully unhappy, but a lot of people are unhappy. It doesn't mean there's something wrong with them. What happened is, a few days ago, I was supposed to be married. And it's my own fault that it didn't happen, but I don't know what I did wrong. I mean, I do know, I just feel like now maybe the things I thought I was doing right were wrong. Am I making any sense?
No, listen, I'm fine, really. I mean, one of the best benefits of breaking up with someone is all the extra closet space you get. I mean, look at this place. There's all kinds of room here for me now. It was never big enough for two people. No matter how close they were. You know, I even thought of nailing that door shut to keep her from leaving, but I said to myself, now, why do I want to put myself through all that again? I mean, why? I mean, you just can't live with someone you don't trust. You can't do that now, can you? And I'm not just talking about the fact that she was with Dylan. I'm talking about, I don't know. God, Cruz, that she used that to keep us from coming together. She used it knowing that we were never going to have a marriage. Well, she may not have known that she was doing it, but that's just what she did.
I knew Nick would never understand what happened between Dylan and me, but I told him. I mean, I thought I owed it to him. Don't you think I did the right thing?
What do you think, dear?
Well, if I'd told him right after it happened, or if I'd waited until we were married, but I waited until 1 hour before the wedding, before the thing I wanted most, you know, why did I do it then? Seems a lot happens now, and I don't know why anymore.
I was driving myself half crazy trying to figure out what was wrong. I wasn't acting like myself. I knew that Kelly wasn't happy. And I thought it was my fault, something I had done, something I failed to do. So I thought, I'll spend more time with her. I'll make more money. I wish I was younger. I wish I was more handsome. I wish I was like my brother. Maybe that would make everything okay. It was like I was walking in quicksand. It just kept getting deeper and deeper. That's the one thing I can honestly say that I'm glad is over. At least now I can breathe easier. I'm not beating up on myself anymore.
I was never in love with Dylan. He thinks I was, and that was my fault too. I admit I was attracted to him then, but I think it was as if it was more an extension of my feelings for Nick. Listen to me, I don't even know what I'm saying. There was something dangerous and reckless about him, Dylan, I mean, and it excited me.
Did you feel excited when you thought that you were endangering your relationship with Nick?
No, No, that's not what I mean.
Look at this place. So small, tiny. It's like Grand Central Station at 3 a.m. in the morning.
Look, man, why don't you come home and have dinner with Santana and me? Maybe she'll put away the sharp objects if I bring you some company.
No, I appreciate the invitation, but I think I'll just pass over this.
Nicky, I don't like you being alone when you feel this way.
I'm okay, really. Really, I am. Thanks for the invitation, and I'll have dinner with you in Santana soon.
Anytime you want. Take your own advice, man. Don't beat up on yourself.
There's still some time. And I'm blank. I don't have things to say. I guess this wasn't such a good idea. I mean, it doesn't seem to be working. Maybe I've wasted both our time. I'm sorry.
Is Nick anything like your father, Kelly?
Nick? Like Daddy? Not at all. They're like night and day.
Well, perhaps that's why you don't want to marry him.
What? Oh, I really hate that kind of Freudian thing. I'm not running around looking for a father substitute. I don't need that. I've got a father. Listen, I'm really sorry, Doctor, but it was a mistake for me to come here. So please just send me the bill for your time.
Yeah, what do you want?
I didn't think you'd open the door if you knew it was me.
You're right.
Just stopped by to say hello.
Why don't you come in and check it all out? Have a good look around, Dylan. Look in the dark room, what it used to be. Look in the bathroom. You'll see that Kelly is not here.
Calm down, Nick. What, are you crazy or something?
What are you doing here?
I stopped by to see how you were doing.
So you can gloat?
You ought to know by now that what happened between you and Kelly had nothing to do with me. That was her doing. Now, I tried to open your eyes a long time ago.
I know how you wouldn't open my eyes, Dylan.
Look, I tried to tell you the truth, and you wouldn't believe me.
I don't want to bring that up right now. But I have a truth for you. You're never going to see her anymore. You have lost her forever, Dylan.
Oh, I think you've gone crazy, Nick. I've won.
No. No, you haven't. Don't you understand? She just used you as an excuse to keep from making a commitment to me. She doesn't love you, Dylan. If it wasn't you, it would have been somebody else. She has no more use for you now.
That's what you really think. You're crazier than I thought you were. No, you just wait and see what happens.
Santana, when are we gonna eat?
Oh, I was trying to keep dinner warm for Cruz. Said he'd try and be home early. I don't know what to do.
I'm hungry.
All right, sweetheart. Go wash up and we'll go ahead and eat. I'll just warm dinner up for Cruz when he gets home.
Hey, hi. Sorry I'm so late. It's a little hectic day.
Were you at headquarters all this time?
No, I stopped off on my way home to talk to Nick. Kelly asked me to, remember? How are you guys?
Hungry.
Wouldn't you have called?
Yeah, I guess I should have, but I've been on the run, really, the whole time. Sorry. So, did you have a good time with Mason?
She was okay.
Yeah? Well, you want to play some games maybe after dinner? That'd be fun, huh?
Darling, why don't you go ahead and wash up and then we'll eat soon, okay?
Okay. Finally.
So, what really happened? Did you take another emergency trip over to Stafford Hospital?
Pardon me?
I'm sorry. You know, I was just so worried about you. I sound mad, but I'm not.
I had no further contact with the hospital or Eden, right?
Look, why don't you call over there and find out? I'm sure you're concerned.
It would be nice to know what's going on.
I'll call over there if you want me to.
No, I'll do it. Look, I wish I could say stuff like this won't happen anymore, but I wouldn't be telling you the truth. It does happen. I make plans, they get fouled up.
I know. Look, why don't you just make it call?
Awfully quiet. Hardly touched your dinner. Didn't you enjoy it?
Oh, it was wonderful, Mark. Everything was wonderful.
But?
I guess flowers and candlelight are just not as important to me as
What?
feelings. Kind of feelings that I haven't been expressing to you and that you haven't been talking to me about.
Mary, you want to talk everything to death? Is that it? All we ever do is talk. You feel neglected, I don't make you happy?
Mark, that isn't what I was
You know,
saying.
all I ever hear is how lonely you are at night and how empty the bed is when I'm not there. You know, I know very well that you're just as happy that I'm not there. And I wish you'd be honest about that.
Is that what you think?
That's what I know.
I think I better go home.
Oh, great. Another expensive meal ruined.
You might ask yourself who ruined it.
Well, heaven's sakes, McCormick, what have you done to her this time?
What are you spying on us, Mason? Why don't you butt out?
Mark, our agreement was that you...
Yeah, to make her happy. Right, well, I got news for you, Mason. She's a very difficult woman to keep happy. But we'd have a lot better chance if you wouldn't be constantly hanging around or casting your shadow all over us. Now, why don't you just forget about her and stay away from her? You stay away from me.
They'll probably be able to come home this evening.
Do they know if the transplant will be a complete success?
Well, he's come this far, and she says the doctors are very optimistic that he'll be able to live a fairly normal life, and a long one.
I'm through reading. Can I go find a game to play?
Of course.
It was good.
Oh, thanks.
He's got better manners than I do, and he's right. It's delicious.
Oh, I'm glad you liked it. Look, I'm sorry for being difficult before.
That's all right, sweetheart.
No, you didn't deserve it. You've been so good to the both of us. I haven't seen Brandon so happy in weeks. It make me happy, too. You even make an evening at home seem special.
That's good. Anyway, the look on his face is the most important thing.
I hope you'll take him fishing sometime.
I will, and soon.
I'd like to go, too.
Well, I don't know. I suppose if you don't rock the boat, we might let you bait some hooks.
Oh.
I saw your car.
Listen, I really don't want to talk to anyone, Dylan, especially you.
Look, I know that you told Nick the truth, and I wanted to let you know that I respect you for that. Anyway, I think it's going to be for the better in the long run.
Means you can't go on torturing me, Dylan.
I know that I was probably a little rough on you, but imagine how I felt. I mean, I thought that you were actually going to marry Nick to get even with me.
You think what
No,
I
I
did
think
had
the
anything to
only
do with you?
problem is that you started to see me through Nick's eyes. Now, I don't think either one of you have ever taken me or my feelings serious. But I'm going to change that right now. Because I am serious. That's right. I want you to marry me. As soon as possible.
Don't mind me.
Oh.
Just the ghost of gardener's past, pruning the night-blooming jasmine. Want me to prune you some?
No, I was just going back to the house.
Don't rush off. The evening's young.
I don't feel like talking.
Sorry, do you want me to go so you can stay?
Yes.
Really? Sure you don't want to reconsider? I don't mind waiting around while you make up your mind.
You can stay, Mason. It is your gazebo, after all.
Mary, have you been crying? You don't have to answer, but if you have, I want you to tell me why. Is it you and Mark? Is Mark making you unhappy?
Mason, I found out something about him today, and I don't know what to do about it. I don't... It's so hard to figure out how to deal with this.
Mary, you know I'm as willing as anyone to jump on one of Mark's weak points, but I think in this case you have to be a little more tolerant. One night with a prostitute doesn't mean he doesn't love you anymore.
What?
Will Cause let his dad win at a friendly game of cards, followed by more family fun on Family Ties.
Hi, this is Justine Bateman, Mallory of Family Ties. You know, if my brother Alex takes up ballet to impress his girlfriend, he must be in love. You ought to see him in tights.
Then on Cheers is Norm's Marriage on the Rocks, and All Rise for Comedy on Night Court. Is Dan about to meet the woman of his dreams? Followed by a special Hill Street Blues. It's the winning episode you selected on the viewer's choice tonight.